this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. I think this Cattley's on its way out now, or those two are. Those two open later, so they'll hang in there a while, and that's just brilliant. And so are these, come to think of it, even though it is a sick plant. Certainly not sick in the blooming front. That's the best bloom spike I've ever had on that plant, and yet the plant is probably going to get thrown away for reasons we've discussed. Anyway, a couple of new things open today. This is Dendrobium. I have to back up a bit, the light's poor. This is Stardust Firebird. This was the one I threw the mother plant out in disgust because it was such a messy, untidy plant. And these are just the kikis that I broke off. And there's a few buds on that. I mean, that's going to put on a little show. But that's the important thing. It's starting to push a new growth out at the base. Goes kiki mad, this thing. But I'm hoping that by starting again with kikis, I had a feeling that that plant had something in it somehow or other, because I've never seen a dendrobium grow like that before. It's a right mess. Anyway, it's starting afresh with some kikis and a new growth. Looks poor as a new growth, but we'll see how it picks up. Anyway, they're pretty little blooms, you know, a bit wishy-washy in their colour. I suppose you could call it delicate. I'm going to stick with wishy-washy. I've seen better oranges than that. And this has just opened. Now, I bet anything that this camera will not get that colour right. I just know it won't. That's Melissa Briony. And why that bloom's opened upside down, I really don't know. That's my spike. It's had nothing done to it. It grew like that, and it's decided to open a bloom upside down. I don't know what the next one's going to be. The next one will be up the right way. And then there's a third one to come. But colours on that are gorgeous. But whether this camera can pick them up properly, I don't know. Anyway, that was just a quick one for a day. Couple of new things open. And more watering. I've been doing potting again today. I'll let you into a little secret. I don't make mistakes like this very often. Yesterday the sun was out. And guess who didn't have his shade netting on? And it's caught a couple of my plants. You see there's a few yellow leaves lurking. I'm really lucky it didn't catch that zygo. It set back far enough from the glass. It got away with it. But I mean, those might just be leaves on old bulbs, but it seems a bit of a coincidence that some leaves went over in the bright sun. And there's a couple that I've taken off today on the plants that I've watered. There were a few up there on the ones next to the glass. So I think I got off lightly. The shading's in a state of flux. I can put it up in 2 minutes with 4 little screws. Now, it's not fixed, it's just hanging there. But it's enough to stop the sun getting through. And at this time of year, I'm not prepared to put it up permanently yet, because we still get more dull days than bright days. And, you know, if I'm out all day and the weather sounds like it's going to be nice, I'll put the shade netting up before I go and not take the risk. But on days when I'm here, I'm prepared to just casually go outside and put the shade netting up. And if necessary, take it down again a couple of hours later. And that's how I'm going to work for the next sort of probably till the end of March, something like that. Unless we get a forecast that says we're going to get a week of sunshine, in which case it can just go up and stay there. I'll see how I get on. But yeah, I'm in that interim, that state of flux. On dull days, I still need that shade netting off. I still need that bright light at this time of year. We're nearly up to 12-hour days now, so things are starting to grow, and the more light they've got now without burning, the better. It'll really push on the new growths. So that's what I'm up to. Repotted some Paphiopedilums and a couple of other bits and pieces today. No camera this time, I just wanted speed. I will film some more repotting or mounting things as I go along. I've still got probably about a dozen plants to do, which isn't many. You know, I mean, this time last year I had like 40 to do. It was ridiculous. But a lot of those were put in Orchiata bark last year. They don't need doing again for a while. So, you know, my list is quite low this year. And I'm plodding away at them sort of somewhere between 3 and 6 at a time. Because if I do any more than that, I'll get slapdash. Because I'll get bored with the very function. So I'll start getting slapdash and chucking stuff around. That is rather nice, isn't it? You know, fowls are not really my thing, but that is rather nice. And I got a new flower on my ping. And in case Oliver's watching, have a look at the plant. The plant's pushing out new growths, several. I'm very pleased. I think that's going to fill out into quite a nice potful by the end of the year. And you can sit there. You've already started catching the flies. Look, there's a nice black one on that leaf sticking up there, relatively new leaf, and a couple of little black dots on some of the others. Yeah, you go ahead. Those fungus gnat flies really get on my nerves. They get in your face. Anyway, that's what its job is, catching flies, as well as look pretty. That should open by tomorrow, I would think. Okay, that was all for today, just a quickie, and I'll see what I've still got some watering to do tomorrow, and I'll see what else I can find. I doubt if there is anything else, just scanning around. It was just those two brand new ones and a quick look at some others as I went past. See you again next time then.